For all my writers out there, I recently went through a huge block in which I thought I had writer's block, and it could technically be considered that. But what I really found that it was an issue with my story that I couldn't work through. But when I really looked at it and I untangled all those cords, it was a structural issue. It was a POV that wasn't calling me, wasn't demanding anything, some characters that were too thin. And when I really got to the core of it, it was something that I needed to do research about. And this isn't something that I'm filming to shame you about writer's block or ignore it completely. It's more that I have found that to get through that writer's block, you need to untangle those cords and ask better questions about your story. Why is that not working for you? Why is it not calling you with that creative spirit and that spark that you have with maybe other POVs in your story or other aspects of your story? I think you need to sit there and ask, what's the thematic core about that part? What is unclear? What doesn't have stakes? What is emotionally flat? Because I think a lot of the times, writer's block is not just something there for you to be frustrated about. It's something begging you to ask a deeper question about. For example, the recent writer's block that I had recently gotten over, I had a lot of ideas for this second POV, basically the other half of the work in progress that I'm working on. I had a lot of ideas for it, but none of them were seriously calling me. And something about it was giving me a block in which I didn't feel called to actually put my creative energy toward it. But upon looking at it, I realized that it was thematically thin, it was derivative, and it was not imaginative. And so when I really looked at it, I had realized all the flaws with it and how I could change it to be better. And the moment that I did, I could feel that spark return to me. And I think that a lot of the times writer's block is just asking you to ask that bigger question, that better question. And it's some part of our subconscious telling us that we need to take a deeper look at these parts of our stories.